What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Kenny here, and I'm a little behind on videos. All right, getting swole episode whatever, I think like 18 and 19. All I know is that I am 2 to 3 episodes behind. So instead of kind of scrambling to get those out, I'm just going to start anew, okay? Because I'm going to be beginning a new stage of my training and, more importantly, my diet. Okay, my training isn't really going to change that much. You guys will see that. I'm just going to be showing much more in-depth workouts. You guys see there's no weight on the bar, so I'm going to show all my warm-ups and all that stuff. And I'm going to try my best for every single workout to use this little mic thing here. We'll see how it goes. And the diet, okay? The diet is going to be very different. I have not been strict at all on my diet recently, and it just has left me feeling not the best. All right, so I really want to clean that up, maybe drop a few pounds. I wouldn't call it a cut. I would just call it, a clean eating program that's not just meant to be a program, but kind of like a transition into my diet for the future. Okay, because I really think having a clean diet just makes you feel better. All right, it really does. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoy this first episode here. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do a whole new series, call it something new or whatever. I'll decide that when I'm editing this video. But let's get into bench press here, all right? Warming up with the bar, and let's get to it. 'All right, so you guys saw the bar 135, and lately I've just been going straight from 135 to 225. I used to do 185 for about a set of 6 or 7, and now that I'm lifting a bit more weight for reps, I just go straight to 225. And I'll do this for about probably like 4 or 5 reps, and I don't put my belt on or my wrist wraps yet, but I do put these on. Just feels better with the elbow wraps on. So let's get into this. $275 on the bar right now. Gonna probably hit this for probably a 2, and then I'll go to 290, which is going to be a new weight that I'm going to try and rep out. I'm going to try to get 290 for at least 4. If I can get 4, it's good. If I can get 5, that's awesome. Okay. I did 280 for 6, 2 weeks in a row. Was not able to get 7. Last week was kind of you guys remember me talking about, it was kind of a hiccup. Tweaked my back slightly when I was doing deadlifts on back day. Ended up taking the next day off, which kind of threw off my whole bench accessory work. because then I did floor press on Friday with squats, and I usually do dead bench with squats, but I did floor press instead. And then Saturday went to do the dead bench with shoulders and triceps, and I was so weak on the dead bench, where I'm doing usually 275 for 5. I only got it for 2 on the dead bench, and it was a battle. I mean, I didn't really think it through because the previous night, I didn't even have a full 24 hours between workouts. The previous night, I did floor press pretty heavy, and I did a new weight on floor press. I did 245 for a set of 5 or 6, which was a new weight, new PR for floor press. So not really the brightest thing to do, and I've only had a little bit over 24 hours rest. I mean, I guess closer to 48 hours rest since my last workout was Saturday afternoon, late afternoon. But we'll see. We'll see if that has any correlation or anything to do with the bench progress today. We'll see. Only one way to find out is to actually do it. I got it. I got 4. Okay, so flat bench I thought it was a success today. I know I did not increase with the 265. I got 8 last week, failed 9. That felt even harder than what I did last week. All right, it definitely looked harder. I was rewatching the clip just a few moments ago. Still got 8, but that slight hiccup last week, you know, I'm grateful that it didn't turn to something worse, you know. Injuries are always they're always lurking if you don't take the right precautions. But I'm fine with that. You know, a lot of guys would be down in the dumps like, oh, you know, I didn't increase on a rep. I'm taking the positives out of it, right? Almost got injured pretty badly last week. Took the rest, took the care that I needed, and I'm back a few days later doing the same weight I was doing last week. I did 280 for 6 last week, failed 7, and I have yet well, this was my first session trying 290 for rep work, okay? And 290 used to be like my 1 rep max. So to do it for 4 now, failed 5 there, do it for 4 for the first time actually trying to rep it, I see that as a success. I really do. Now next week, it's like, let's go for 5. Okay, if I don't get 5 next week, then I'll be a little upset, but I still won't be down in the dumps. Now on to incline, sticking with 205. I got that for 9 last week. Have it in my notes over here. Yep, did 2 sets of incline last week, 205 for 9, and then 205 for 8, which was a good session last week. I added reps, both sets from the previous week. So let's work up to that right here. And I'm starting with 135. Come on. Oh, oh, that took everything. Oh man. All right, so the goal was 10 there. Did not get it, barely got 9. But that's okay. You know, wasn't able to do my bench accessories the way I wanted to do them last week, the way that they've been working for me. Basically, to even do dead bench last week. I'm just gonna do this belt so I can breathe. Yeah, I didn't even get to do dead bench last week. Did it for 1 set and was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. But that's okay. You know, to repeat what I got last week, it's fine. And you know, you can't get hung up on progressive overload. You know, you're not always going to add a rep each and every week, okay? Even guys who are heavily enhanced, they can't keep that up, you know? So don't get too hung up on it. But I'm probably going to, I don't know, that was hard. I might do it again though. I might just do it again. We'll see. Come on. I'm running out of room on my camera, so I did not show the warm-ups for the standing barbell curl, but I did the bar, which is 30 pounds for like 10, 12 reps. Then I threw 25 on each side, 80 pounds, did that for about 5. And then I threw 45 on each side, 120 pounds, did that for 1. Now the working set weight is 125, and I did this last week for 8. Okay, now this workout is not going, I wouldn't say it's like terrible, but a lot of minuses on the board, and I really need to soak up every bit of intensity I have left, every bit of energy I have left, and I just have to attack the barbell curl and the preacher curl with just like this gazelle-like intensity. Just like go right at it. So here we go. Alright, no minus, but no gain either, neutral right there. Come on. All right, guys. That's what I'm freaking talking about. All right. Didn't progress on anything. Okay. I had a few neutrals and then got to the preacher curl, last movement of the workout. And guess what? I pushed through. I got a +1. Okay. I only got that for 9, and that was 95 pounds there. Got for 10. Okay. Got it for 10 today, only 9 last week. And to me, that's the biggest positive of them all. You know, I think that's better than a day where I just have +1s, +2s all across the board. You guys might be like, oh, you know, how could that be, right? How could that be better? Well, this is character right here. This is what people call character. Okay, you fail the first 4, basically, and then the 5th time comes around, instead of being so just beat down, you know, facing the mud, just laying there, get right back up and freaking finish the job. You know, do what needs to be done. You know, that's awesome. But let's get some posing in real quick, and then I'll let you guys on your way. Elbow pop right there. All right. See you guys for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.